So, what I want to talk about is about my country, Nigeria, where I came from. You know, we have dealers in my country instead of leaders. Probably I would have, liked to use the word all Africans, that they have dealers, not the leaders. Leader care about the citizen and about the country, but dealers sell what belongs to the citizen in the country. They sow the country. That is what we have in Africa, most especially in Nigeria, where I came from. Next year, 2019, is general election in the presidency. You know, we have a president now. I don't know his name. Is stupid or whatever they call them, Buhari. I mean, he's still contesting for next or re-election next year. But it's obvious that some of the people that we have in my country, I don't know how to classify them. Despite the hardship and the suffering, the killing, this is the only president that I see that is a religious president. Instead of a president of the whole country, you are not a religious president. You kill Christians as if they are animals. First, you kill them with hunger. Number two, the one that are able to survive the hunger, you use, I don't know what it's called, it's Fulani herdsmen. You kill them by your own hand, and still you're still waiting for people to vote for you again. I believe most of the problem that we have in Nigeria is being caused by Nigerian people. Because you can tell me that we have a president who over 3 years or close to 4 years now has caused hardship in the country, and you, the citizens of Nigeria, you still want to vote for him, or even the other thief that we know, that called Atiku, who has once been a vice president in the country before, who is a thief, who loot the country treasury. Is that the kind of president you want to vote for? Can you even imagine? First of all, let me talk about this. We have young people in the country. Moyele Showore is there. We have other candidates, who can able to lead the country. Now you want to vote for somebody who is 75 years old. Tell me, where is it leading you to? Where do you want it to lead you to? The grave? I mean, come on, sometimes Nigeria problem, I don't understand it. Let me come back, okay? Let me go for break. Alright, thank you for being there. You know, what I was like saying is about 75 years old people or 80 something years old people being the president of Nigeria. Tell me, they will lead you to grave. They only care about themselves alone and their children and their family. They don't care about you. First of all, have you ever asked about their children? They're right here in Europe and America, but you are being there suffering. They don't care about you. We need young people like us who can lead the country. The country belongs to us, not to those fools who call themselves the stupid old people who agree they've been ruling the country right from, I can mention even before I was born. Those are the people, those are the history we read. And even up to date, they're still the ones still leading. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I left Nigeria just because of insecurity of the country. You understand that? I have a problem of fraternity in Nigeria. A problem of fraternity in Nigeria. They killed my father. They killed my brother. I ran to the police station, and there is nothing that the police can do about it. There is no security in Nigeria. I ran to the police station to complain about what happened to me. They killed my dad, they killed my brother. The police could do anything because they are still one of the members of the fraternity. Even including the presidency, anybody who wants to contest in Nigeria politics, the politicians, they are in the fraternity, When I went to the police station, The police told me that what I mentioned, I said, look at the problem. The fraternity, they killed my father. They killed my brother. And the police could not even do anything about it because to enable them to have that promotion, they must go for the fraternity. So the police is still in the fraternity. What about the president? They are still in the fraternity. So when you bring such issue for discussion or you take such issue to them, they will do absolutely nothing about it. You understand that? There is no security in Nigeria. If I have a problem of fraternity, who killed my father, who killed my brother, then I went to the police to complain. They couldn't do anything about it. I have to run away. They are after me. The fraternity was still after me too. I have nothing else to do than for me to run away. I ran away from Nigeria. I ran to Libya. Man, let me tell you a little bit. When I got to Libya, right from Kano, the man who I saw in Kano, who told me that it's going to help me down to Libya. When he took me into Libya, the first thing he did is sold me to an Arab man. You know, can you imagine somebody who said he want to help me right from Kano? When he took me to Libya, I was even thinking if he helped me there. When we got there, he sold me to a Libyan man. I mean, that is where my problem started because when I was even in Nigeria, due to my fraternity problem that I was having, I was even thinking if I have a problem. Unknowing to me that that is not a problem. When I was in Libya, when they sold me in Libya, that was when my problem started. I have to do a gold miner, you know, gold miner. I have to take shovel down to the pit. I have to dig down for gold to bring gold out. You know, let me cut the story short. One day we went to dig gold. We were four in number, sorry. The first two people that entered the pit, the earth collapsed on them. They died inside the pit. You know, when we went back home, I told the boys that I was working with that I don't want to dig gold anymore. Can you imagine two people died right in the pit there? You still expect me to go back and dig gold? I told the man that no, I can't do that. He started beating me, all sort of things, you know. After then, I was being prison. They took me to prison in Libya. I was in the prison. I mean, first of all, living in Libya is like living in the air. Now you now went to prison in Libya too. I was in the prison. Let me show you a little bit about the prison where I was. You have to watch this, okay? Can you see what I went through in Libya? Burning my back with a tube, with huge, flogging. Can you see this? Burning my back in the prison with fire, with flogging every day in the prison, suffer punishment. In the prison, I saw hair. In the prison in Libya, I saw hair. This is what I saw. This is the punishment that I got in Libya. In the prison, I almost died. I almost died in the Libya. In prison, you can see this, right? You see what we passed through? You see that? You see what I passed through in Libya, in the prison. But when I was in the prison, I have two choices. I have opportunity to leave the prison, to run away from the prison. But I have two things, I don't know how to put it. I have two problems, two obstacles. If I escape, in my right, I see Nigeria, but the middle there is desert, the Sahara Desert. And I can trek the Sahara Desert because the Sahara Desert is so long. When I was even coming from Niger to Libya, I was scared of what kind of desert is this. We see a lot of people who died in the desert or hunger. So if I escape from the prison, can I able to trek the desert back to Niger? I can't trek the desert because it's too long. So this is what I saw in the desert. Let me show you. Watch the desert. So this is what happened in the desert. Those people you are seeing right here are the people who died in the desert. People who die of hunger, no water to drink. Because you have nowhere to go to the desert. If you lost your way, you are gone. You see the desert, the people, those are human beings. Those are people that we saw in the desert who died. So when I was in Libya, when I was in prison, when I remember this, I have opportunity to escape. But I can't trek the desert. If I eventually made a mistake, this is what will happen to me. I would die like this too. Because in the middle of the desert, you don't know where to go. Those are human beings, who die in the desert. This is human being. So those are the reasons why I could not even, escape from the prison. You know. But it could have been good if I escaped. The only way is if I was able, to make my way out, to run away from the country, to run away from Libya. Otherwise, if I live in Libya, if the man who I was being sold to, if he caught me, is gonna kill me. You know, then after thinking about that, other option came to me and said that I should go to Europe. I said, okay, maybe that will still be okay. But look at Libya, look at Europe, but the middle there is dead. One is Mediterranean Sea. There is no difference between desert and Mediterranean Sea. If eventually the little boat that took me to Europe, if it eventually has a little problem, you are gone. That is the sea. But during that, I was having a broken leg in the prison when I was beaten. You know, they beat me in the prison to the extent I slumped. I fainted in the prison. And even the man was thinking that I was gone. That they have to take me. When a black man died in Libya, in the prison, they take him or her either to the desert or to the big side. I was being dumped there. I was being dumped in the big side. So that was when I saw people, good people, who helped me, who I explained my feelings to. Because during then, when I was working in the car wash, there was a man who I normally used to wash his car. So when I saw him and I explained myself to him, this is the problem I was passing through, and I told you, so that was how come about my rescue, and they helped me down to Europe, through the Mediterranean Sea. But let me show you the Mediterranean Sea, okay? Just watch this, okay? So you can see this. This is the flight that I took from Libya down to Europe. This is what took me. This is how we are in the flight. We call it Lapa Lapa. This is Mediterranean Sea. If this did eventually have a problem, you are gone, And this is what happened. As you can see, this is what happened to us in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. When our boat capsized, we were atop the water. This is what happened before we were able to see rescue. God is great. If not, I would have been a dead man by now. So why am I saying this? It's because of the insecurity that we have in my country. As I said, that is the reason why I have to bear those punishment all. Because there is no security. The president don't care about the people. I left my country, like as I said, just because of fraternity who are after me, who killed my father, who killed my brother, who I went to the police station to complain, but they couldn't do anything about it because they belong to the society too. They belong to the fraternity too. That wherever they want to have a rank, they want to have a promotion, including the police and the president. Whenever they want to win the election, they belong to the fraternity. So those are the reasons why I have to leave my country. You understand that? That is the reason. And still, the president is still right there campaigning that he want to become the president of Nigeria again for re-election. No,